There is a relentless current that flows through every society, from ancient civilizations to our modern world. An invisible force we know all too well: inflation. Prices rise, currencies lose their purchasing power. What once satisfied our hunger barely covers a sip of coffee. But why do we find ourselves trapped in this cyclical dance? Could it be that inflation reflects something deeper within us? It is a manifestation of our desires, our fears. As we confront this phenomenon, we must examine not only the mechanics of economics but the very essence of human nature itself. Let us embark on a journey through the intertwining realms of distribution and valuation, revealing profound truths. Historically, inflation has been a bitter companion of growth. Consider the Roman Empire, which grappled with inflation. Its vast conquests escalated demand and strained resources. Or the Weimar Republic, where hyperinflation shattered the economy. In every corner of history, we witness inflation's rise, constantly echoing the choices made by those in power. At the heart of this discussion lies a critical premise: inflation is not merely an economic variable. It is a reflection of human nature, our desire for growth, our inclination toward consumption, and belief in a brighter tomorrow. The price of that morning coffee, rising year after year, illustrates not only the changing value of currency, but the evolving narratives of our hopes and dreams. Inflation embodies the heartbeat of civilization. Yet if inflation is merely a symptom, what is the root cause? Perhaps it can be understood through distribution and valuation. Human civilization is vast and complex, but it ultimately converges around how value is allocated and how we assess worth. Distribution signifies how resources and wealth are spread across society. When distribution becomes too uniform, it gives rise to stagnation. Communism teaches us that equal shares devoid of effort lead to a lack of motivation and innovation. When everyone receives the same regardless of contribution, the very fabric of progress begins to unravel. Conversely, a society marked by extreme inequality can lead to chaos. When power and resources rest in the hands of a few, resentment and social unrest intensify. The imbalance breeds corruption and moral decay, robbing the majority of even basic security. Thus, a harmonious society requires a balance of distribution, a strategic asymmetry where incentives fuel progress. Valuation operates within this context, dictating how we perceive worth. Overvaluation cultivates bubbles and fleeting trends. Fads like cryptocurrencies and exclusive luxury items that, while temporarily desirable, ultimately lead to disillusionment. History offers multiple lessons, as we have seen with the dot-com bubble and the housing market collapse. Disasters driven by perceptions too grand for reality. Undervaluation, on the other hand, stifles potential. Talents and innovations that go unrecognized risk stagnation, as the broader society struggles to acknowledge transformative power. The consequence of undervaluing creativity or resources is stark. Growth becomes an elusive dream. And the weight of pessimism hangs heavy over our collective spirit. The relationship between distribution and valuation is dynamic. A skewed distribution inevitably distorts valuation. When wealth concentrates, narratives about what is valuable become controlled by the few, obscuring the potential of widespread creativity and true worth. In turn, inflated valuations distort distribution channels, rewarding a select few while sidelining the rest. Our story continues with the principle of transaction, the most fundamental act between two individuals. Transactions are exchanges rooted in mutual recognition of value. A simple trade of rice for meat highlights the directness of value when it is tangible and visible. Yet as society matured, so too did the complexity of transactions. Introducing currency transformed the landscape, providing a means for value to transcend physical swift exchanges, but also introduced subjectivity. Value became abstract, a perception rather than an inherent characteristic. Scarcity could be artificially created, and the patterns of wealth shifted. From tangible goods to currency, leading to new power dynamics. As capital accumulates, society bears an obligation to generate the goods and services needed to redeem that currency. Each transaction becomes a silent question about what society chooses to produce, whether it steers toward meaningful contributions or distractions. This principle is neither morally neutral nor devoid of consequence. Transactions shape our reality. Each decision echoes forth, influencing what society prioritizes, what resources are allocated, and ultimately the path of collective labor. As we arrive at the climactic moment of realization, we must confront the reality that our choices are impactful. In a monetized world, every interaction is not just a mere exchange, but a determinant of future society. The alignment between our distributed resources and perceived values shapes our collective fate. Can we comprehend the profound implications of our economic systems on our shared humanity? Can understanding the delicate balance of distribution and valuation shift our engagement with the world? As we close this exploration, we are left with questions that ripple through time. What does our current inflation mean for the future we are collectively constructing? How do our individual choices, bound within the framework of distribution and valuation, redefine our shared journey? The answers lie not merely in the metrics of finance, but in the heart of what we choose to value, and how we distribute our efforts in pursuit of a more equitable world. In the tapestry of civilization, will we choose to weave threads of hope, responsibility, and innovation, instead of entrenching ourselves in the cyclical nature of inflation? Only time will tell.